Here we have pre-calculus problem. Okay, let's go with the information. The rise to run ratio of the roof of a house determines the steepness of the roof. The rise to run ratio of the roof in the figure is y equals to 2 to x equals to 3. Determine the maximum height in the attic of the house if the house is w equals to 30 feet wide. Okay, here we have the rise to run ratio. That is y equals to 2 gives a rise and x equals to 3 gives a run. It's over here, rise, and this is run. So rise to run ratio, that is y to x equals to 2 to 3. Okay, for any house, the roof on the left side and the roof on the right side over here must be equal. So then it forms an isosceles triangle. Isosceles triangle, so the two sides are equal. Then the attic height gives the altitude of this triangle. Whenever I draw an altitude between the two sides of equal length in an isosceles triangle, so the altitude will bisect the base or the third side of the triangle. That means the altitude height over here, that is the altitude of this isosceles triangle, will divide the third side of the triangle into two equal parts. Already we know the length of this part, that is 30 feet. So this 30 feet will be divided into two parts, that is 15 and 15. Okay, now let's consider the attic height of this house and this particular part 15. And here we have a right angle. So clearly, if we have a right angle over here, in this right angle, so we can consider this attic height and the length of this leg. This is 15. So clearly, this is rise and the vertical length, and the horizontal length over here represents the run. So now I can find the ratio between the rise over here and the run over here. So that will also give the same rise to run ratio of the roof, because we take this vertical length and horizontal length for the same roof that we have over here. So now let me assume H as a attic height. So then the rise to run ratio, that is between this length and this length, is H to 15. So already we got the rise to run ratio using this y and x, that is 2 to 3, that is given in the question itself. Now using the attic height and the half of the width of the ratio, again I got rise to run ratio, that is h to 15. So both 2 to 3 and h to 15 represent the rise to run ratio of the same roof. So since both of them represent the rise to run ratio for the same roof, we can equate them. That is h to 15 equals to 2 to 3. Okay, now to solve for h, which represents attic height, we can convert each ratio as a fraction. Then I'm getting h over 15 equals to 2 over 3. So to solve for h, I multiply both sides by 15. Let me do it. So this 15 and 15 will cancel. 3 goes into 3 one time. 3 goes into 15 5 times. Then h equals to 2 times 5 is 10. Since we have the width of the house in feet, so the height also has to be represented in feet. So therefore, the maximum height in the attic of the house is 10 feet.